Hi Alex, thank you so much for joining me today. Do you mind telling me a bit about yourself?
I studied chemical engineering at university and now I work in the 3D printing field. It's a new and emerging field and it's a very exciting field to work in.
Can you describe a memorable or significant project you've been involved in?
Yeah, so when I was at CSIRO, we did a project with Anatomics. Anatomics is a biomedical device company and they were working with a surgeon to design a titanium implant. And what they realised is when they were making this implant is that it really needed to be 3D printed because it was very complex and it was also customised completely to the patient's requirements. So they called CSIRO and asked us if we could print that for them on one of our 3D printers. So the implant was printed really quickly on one of our printers in titanium and it was then sent across to the other side of the world in Spain. What was significant about it is that it was a world first surgery. What we saw was that there is people all over the world coming to Australia for this particular type of expertise in design and also 3D printing.
What skills do you bring to your work?
Some of the most important skills I have are actually my communication skills. Technical skills can always be enhanced with experience, with further study. The soft skills have really been able to bring my technical skills to the fore. You can be the best technical person in the world, but if no one knows about the good work that you're doing, then your work will make very little difference.
Despite the challenges that you face, what do you think is most important that girls get involved in your field?
The areas of diversity that STEM really suffers is in gender diversity. And if we can increase the diversity of our teams in STEM fields, then we're going to get much better outcomes and we're going to be more successful. If we counted on half of our population to solve our really important challenges, then we're counting ourselves out of half of the available brains and half of the available possibilities. And I think that that's a really sad thing.
What advice would you give girls when they are thinking about continuing or not continuing STEM subjects?
Well, of course I want all girls to continue STEM subjects. However, I think there's a lot of girls that probably sit in the in-between space somewhere who maybe could or couldn't pursue STEM. They're just not really sure. What I would say to those girls in particular is that careers in STEM absolutely open your horizons. There's a lot of big and far-reaching opportunities beyond what you could even really imagine. When you get into a STEM area, that doesn't actually mean you need to be a really highly technical person. Once you've got that degree, piece of paper, you can use that and go so many places.